Hi, I wanted to make a video to show you how to use our online library resource. If you haven't done so before, it's amazing. Normally it costs tons of money to pull and use professional articles. However, as long as you're a student, you get this resource for free, so it's pretty terrific. I went to frontrange.edu. I know there's more than one way to get to our library, but I'm showing you how I do it. I click on Current Students. And then I'm going to scroll down and it gives these quick links. Sorry, I realize the screen isn't showing perfectly. I'm going to click on libraries. It's going to ask for your S number after a little bit, typically, so you'll need to remember that. And I'm going to click on the libraries again. And we're going to get to our online library this way. As I scroll down the page, you can see that it says online students can use the Westminster Campus Library, which is pretty terrific. And we can use this EBSCO to search keywords. And it's wonderful. I would click peer-reviewed scholarly articles only because that's what this assignment is for. If you're using writing a paper that doesn't need that, you can of course unclick that. There's more than one way to do it, but we are going to start with this one. And let's say I want to search for the impact of siblings on my development, okay? Maybe I'll search siblings and child development, and I'm going to search. And now it is asking for my S number, so I'll go ahead and enter that. Sometimes it goes a little slow. I wanted to show you that actually a bunch of things came up. It just took a second to come up. And you can see there are 142,000 articles. So we know, there's probably too much. We've got things about sibling relationships with autism, interaction with parent quality, and so on, mental development. So we're going to go ahead and do an advanced search because that's going to limit us more. So let's say I want to look at sibling child development and social skills. And let's see what comes up now. So that narrowed it down, but there's still 82,000. Let's say sibling child development, social skills, and interactions. Thinking about the interactions. So sometimes you just need to play around with terms for a minute to narrow it down. Still 54,000, but that is how you're going to go ahead and do this. And then you can click the PDF for the full text. We can see that these are professional journals, right? We've got the Journal of Youth and Adolescence. We've got Current Psychology. Okay, so if I click on one of these, another way to tell that it's a professional article, which I know some know and some may not know at this point, they're not going to look extremely exciting. They look like this. If you're trying to get a handle when a lot of the research is happening and it's a little heavy, start with the abstract. That's kind of the overview, and then you can move into the introductions and so on. But I personally like to start with the abstract and then move down toward the very bottom before we get to the references, which usually take a few pages as well. I'm looking for the discussion. Now the discussion has a lot of their opinion in it as well, so you have to kind of take that with a grain of salt. But I would want to read over the discussion and then start skimming the introduction. That's going to talk about related articles as well. If you find one article you love and then you're not sure about others, go ahead and look at the references in your article. There's likely a bunch of related articles that you might want to dip further into. So that is how you will go ahead and get into our library to get your articles. I look forward to seeing your papers.